Hey everyone, Carl with Littleroot Laddering this week. We have got a new team to play with, which it's not really new. It's kind of like the old one, but still the same kind of core with Glastrier Moltres and Comfey. But this time we get to play with Gyarados and Raichu. So like I said, Glastrier Moltres Comfey, same kind of core. This one has Weakness Policy Moltres, Assault Vest, Glastrier, and very Comfey, which is very similar to the last one. The other differences here is we have Incineroar for Intimidate, and we also have the combination of Gyarados and Raichu, which is it's a very strong lead. Raichu nuzzles, Raichu can Charm, Eerie Impulse, and make it to where Gyarados gets to set up and be a monster all on its own. Kind of like how Comfey Moltres get to do things. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to play with this team instead of continuing with the last one. And already off to a really good start, 4-0 from last week. From last episode. So hopefully we can just continue the winning streak here all the way up to Master Ball. That's the goal. Okay. So it looks like my opponent has brought Thundurus. I've been waiting to see a Thundurus team for a while. Thundurus is a very good Defiant Mon, which kind of leads me to not want to bring Incineroar. Incineroar doesn't even really do a whole lot. They're a bunch of physical attackers, but I have to get rid of the Thundurus first. So I think Incineroar in the back is probably fine. I need to see what's on this Gyarados. Crunch, Waterfall, Bounce, Power. Okay. Raichu's a good answer. There is a world where I could lead Glastrier Raichu, nuzzle something, and then just try to go off from there. I could also lead Raichu Moltres, and Moltres can get a proc, can get a Darkness off into Dragon Bolt. I think we're just gonna lead Gyara-chu and then bring Incineroar and Glastrier in the back. I think that's what we're gonna do. This sounds like probably the best thing we can do right now. Opponent looks like they might have timed out. If they lead Incineroar and Excadrill, then they didn't get their team locked in time. Because that lead is a terrible idea. Well, it's not a terrible idea, but Excadrill does not like seeing any of that. Yep, opponent did not get their entry in time. We're going to take the Intimidate, which is fine. I'm going to swap out Raichu into Incineroar. And I'm going to probably just hit this Incineroar, honestly. Do I care what this thing does? No. I'm going to just hit this Incineroar because I don't care what Excadrill does at the moment with Gyarados. The biggest thing probably would be Max Geyser's not going to Oko here, which is fine. Like, it'll take a little bit to Oko. But we get the Intimidate off on both of them. So if Excadrill went for a ground type attack into the Incineroar slot, then we'll be fine. I'm expecting a Fake Out into Incineroar and maybe like an Iron Head or a Earthquake into it. Because they can't safely swap in Moltres into Moltres. They can't safely hit a ground type move into Moltres being in the back. Yep, there's the Fake Out. Clap the Incineroar. Gonna hit the Rock Slide button. Hoping for flinches, I guess. Max Geyser into the Incineroar. If we can pick up a KO here, that'd be great. Heck yeah, okay. Time to pop off. Let's go. We're back to neutral with our Moxie boost, and there's no more Intimidates to worry about. This is great. We get to fake out something next turn. Rain is set up for Moxie Dose to actually just take over the game. X-Control has to Dynamax here, I think. And it's X-Control at -1. So if he does that, then I just get the Parting Shot out. Okay, there's Sand. They could Dynamax the T-Tar. I think I just Parting Shot here and Max Geyser here. If T-Tar wants to Dynamax and Rockfall me, he can Dynamax and Rockfall me. That's fine. Looks like T-Tar. Could be Excadrill. If Excadrill goes big, then it's at -1. Big T-Tar, yep. Expecting Max Rockfall into Gyarados' slot. Missed the high horsepower. That never happens. Down goes Excadrill, probably? Focus Sash, okay. I wonder if this Incineroar is faster than T-Tar. We're now in Rain. I'm gonna bounce out. Max Rockfall, okay. Into what? Gyarados, okay. Yeah, I didn't expect to live that. To be completely honest, I did not expect to live that at all. But we're gonna get to put the T-Tar at -2. And we have Glastrier in the back to just maybe pick up a KO with close combat. I'm a bounce. Bye. Send out Glastrier. And then bring Incineroar back out after Sand goes off. Here comes Incineroar. Expecting a Max Rockfall from this T-Tar, but it is at -2. So Excadrill's going to have to figure out a way to proc a policy, and it's probably not happening because I have Fake Out. I think this takes out the T-Tar. And I think I can just pop this guy with a Fake Out. I think this close combat takes out T-Tar. There's no defense buffs on T-Tar. It's -2 attack, so I don't have to worry about being KO'd. We're going to take out the Excadrill, pop it out of here. Got a free pickup there. Tyranitar is going to Rockfall probably into Glastrier. And at -2, this shouldn't KO. Honestly, I don't know if this KOs. Yeah, it doesn't even KO Incineroar. Berry, let's go! Give me that berry. Agua. Close combat. Yeah, that's a lot. You're gonna put your policy back on? Yep, that's fine. Wonder what they have left. Porygon 2. Okay. Get an attack boost? Yeah. I'm gonna swap Glastrier out to protect it. Put Raichu in. I'm gonna click Burning Jealousy? No. Maybe? Yeah, let's click Burning Jealousy. I'm expecting Rockfall into Glastier's spot because it's at minus whatever. Nope, just gonna focus down the Incineroar. Okay, that's fine. Give me that lightning rod! Yeah! This is great. Focus Sash got busted, but I'm the fastest thing on the field. Sand should end, I think, in 2 turns? That. Or I could Nuzzle. I like Nuzzle. And then high horsepower. Yeah. I like that plan. Nuzzle the T-Tar. He has to protect here. Yep. We're wasting turns on sand. Porygon 2 can get an attack off. This is fine. Ice Beam, sure. Not going to do a whole lot, yeah. T-Tar definitely is going down next turn. One more turn of sand? Yeah. We're going to Nuzzle and just go for what we did last time. Nuzzle and high horsepower. Let me love up on you, T-Tar. Let me give you some of this static. Ice Beam into Raichu. No crit. Sweet. T-Tar is paralyzed. High horsepower from Glastrier will take it out. I'm not sure if the paralysis there mattered. I think Glastrier lives a Rock Slide. But, yeah. Sandstorm is done. Time to just make this Porygon 2 useless. Let's do that. We're just gonna make this thing useless. You have no special attack anymore. -2. You can Ice Beam all you want. I think I live that. Yes, I do. Do you live this? Most likely. You should. You should live this. Puts you at half. Okay. Now we can just Nuzzle. And close combat. We'll take you out. And now you should be slower than Glastrier. Yeah. Hit the close combat. GG's, opponent. GG's. That was fun. Not a bad little game there. That was actually pretty good. Was kind of worried about losing Gyarados there early, but that's whatever. On to the next one. Okay. Opponent has Lapras, Bisharp, Urshifu, Latias, Landorus, Torkoal. Does Latias get Trick Room? That's like the first thing I think of is Latias with Trick Room, because that might be a thing. It is a Psychic type, and most Psychic types get access to Trick Room. So Torkoal, Latias might be a thing. Landorus is kind of an issue. Makes you want to bring Gyarados in the back to deal with Lando. Lapras is okay. I think if I can get Moltres to do its thing, then Moltres just takes over the game. And then bring Gyarados. There's just... The Bisharp there is scary. And I don't want to bring Raichu against Lando. I think I bring Incineroar. I really don't want to, though. Like, Gyarados I bring for Landorus, Torkoal, things like that. Moltres, Comfey, do their thing. I just really don't want to bring this Incineroar. Damn. Let's go. Bring in Glastrier. Let's go. Glastier's a beast outside of Trick Room, inside of Trick Room, so if they go for like weird Latias, Torkoal, Trick Room things, I have Glastrier in the back. Ready to rock and roll. So the Intimidate Defiant lead against the lead that gives 0 cares about Intimidate. Deal. I wonder if I can Oko this Landorus. What if it's Salt Vest? They're probably just gonna Rock Slide, honestly. I think I'm just gonna Draining Kiss here. And Max Darkness here. Because this Landorus is probably gonna trigger my Rock Slide. Trigger my Actually, do I want to even Dynamax here? I don't think I do. I don't think I want to Dynamax yet. Glad I didn't. There's U-turn. We're it's neutral, so we don't get blown up there. I believe that's Choice Scarf, probably. I'm expecting Iron Head into Comfey, which we have a Berry, so it won't take us out per se, but it'll be some damage for sure. I actually might get to go first. I might get the. Oh no, this thing's inner. No, it's Defiant. It's probably Defiant, so it won't have to worry. We won't have to worry about that. So we can flinch it still. Okay. Opponent's taking a long time to think. Trying to figure out what they can do to stop this Moltres setup. Looks like we're getting a Latias. Well, you're going to be disappointed with that one. Flinch. Sweetness Pulse. Yep. Yeah, I got the flinch. Cool. Comfey is alive for another turn. I think we're just doing that. Latias is probably going to go big, so we're going to heal back up to full, and then let them proc a policy if they want to. That's a Lure Ball. That's a pretty ball to have your Latias in. I like that. But I believe this big Max Darkness will take out the Latias at this HP. Seeing that they didn't max their Landorus immediately means I don't have to worry about maxing Gyarados immediately. So we get to go big Moltres, get to heal us up back to full. Moltres takes the hit, Berserk probably triggers, and then we get to blow up Latias with Max Darkness at +1. Should be how this works. Max Wormwind. Yep, we tank it. Oh, just above half still. Dang. Oh well. This might attack. This might still make it. Depends on if Bisharp hits us or not. I don't think we will. Yeah. This might take out Latias still. It's close. Okay, so it's close. Bisharp's gonna get a Defiant boost. We still got a Berry. If you went for Iron Head. The Berry triggers. We're max defense and max HP too, so this won't OHKO. Or it will, okay. At +2, that's still OHKO'd with at max defense too? Damn. Glastrier. The max guard here, 394 to 210 is 184. So if that was a high roll, then this takes it out. If it was a high roll, then I don't have anything to worry about. We're in trouble. Should have max guarded. I figured the max guard was obvious, so they're going to attack into the Glastrier anyway. Yeah. But Glastrier gets to take out the next Pokemon next to it, so gets to take out the Bisharp. Losing Moltres there sucks. Definitely should have just max guarded, like my first hunch was. I forgot we took out the Dynamax, so we're gonna take out the Dynamax here. Sweet. So that means Landorus comes back in, and we go to +1, and then we go back to neutral because Landorus comes in. Here comes Gyarados. Here comes Landorus. Landorus is gonna go probably just click Rock Slide. Oh no, Torkoal. Okay. So they just go up with Drought. I don't know why you would do that. That one. And I think that one. I think I just double into Torkoal. Even with Sun, that still did a lot. Life Orb is busted. Iron Head. Oh god, I forgot it's +2. Damn, I think we lose this one. Yep, should have max guarded with the Moltres for sure that last time around. So I think this takes us out. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we did do some damage. We did do some damage to it, so. I don't know why I clicked Waterfall. I should have clicked Bounce. Yeah, that's gonna take us out. Oh well. Yeah, definitely should have protected Moltres. Should have just figured out that my opponent isn't as smart as they think they are, and I gave them too much benefit, and that's what killed me. Okay. Next game. Okay, last match. What do we got here? Ferrothorn, Raichu, Metagross, Dracozolt, Arcanine, Whimsicott. What just stops me from going Moltres Comfey? Raichu's kind of scary, Dracozolt's kind of scary, but I also just have Raichu in the back. Intimidate doesn't do anything to their team. Except for Dracozolt and Arcanine, that's it. Gyarados hits. None of these, so Gyarados actually doesn't do anything. New plan of attack. New plan, I think. Give me this, give me this, give me this, and give me this Glastrier. We're gonna have some fun here. So we're gonna see if they lead Dracozolt because we have a big Dracozolt like weakness outside of Raichu. And if they lead Dracozolt, then I can just swap into Raichu to eat a electric type attack. And we'll go from there. What do they got? Whimsicott, Metagross. Okay, so this is probably going to be setting Tailwind and doing its thing with whatever, and then I can probably get away with clicking Trick Room. Whimsicott can also taunt, and if it does that, then I want to break its Sash. think we're gonna just double into Whimsicott. If it clicks Taunt, then we just get to double into Whimsicott and take it out before it gets Tailwind up. And if it just clicks Tailwind, then Metagross procs by policy, and we take out the Whimsicott afterwards. If it's eject button Whimsicott, we get to just mess it all up. So that's cool. They might swap Metagross out here from being afraid of a +3 Max Darkness, so we'll see what happens here. Yep, there's big Metagross, to the surprise of no one. So if this ends up being like a eject button Whimsicott, this will be cute. This would be really cute if it ends up being a eject button Whimsicott before it even gets a Tailwind before it even gets to do the Tailwind thing. That'd be cute. Bop you. It is! Oh my goodness, that's great! Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get my policy proc and I'm gonna be faster. If Metagross goes for Max Hailstorm, I get to do my thing, and I get to put a Max Airstream in onto this Dracozolt and deal some damage. That's actually really cool. Put some chip on this Dracozolt. Get speed boost. I wonder if Metagross targeted Comfey or targeted me. Targeted me, so I get my policy proc here, and I'm +1 now. They probably were expecting me to Max Darkness into them first. I'm 100% just going to this should take out Dracozolt now. At +2? Yeah. We're going to heal back up to as full as we can. I'm not even going to proc the Metagross to beat this policy. I don't care at this point. I'm going to let him give me that Berserk trigger. I'm going to just keep getting faster. Now I know I'm faster than Metagross after Tailwind. Because I was already faster than Metagross before Tailwind. So now I'm guaranteed faster after Tailwind. Max Hail. We're not going to proc the policy until after my Berserk goes off. There's Berserk, so now we're +3. And then we can do Floral Healing again and Max Darkness into Metagross. I can't believe I was just like, if this is eject button, this is like great, and it just happens to be eject button Whimsicott. Floral Healing on Moltres, and we're just gonna Max Darkness into this Metagross now. This should be enough to take out Metagross. Hands down. Whimsicott can't taunt here because we're triage, so we're +3. They're gonna go for Helping Hand, okay. I don't think Metagross lives this +3 Max Darkness. It does not. Good game, opponent. This game's over. I have a Moltres at +2 speed and +3 special attack, and you've got a Whimsicott that doesn't do anything. You Helping Handed. You got to do that. That's about all you got to do, though. This game is great. This game is a real good showing of just like how strong this lead is. Like Metagross, you can deal with Metagross fairly well if you do not proc the policy. If you just hit everything else until you get set up and then just blow Metagross up afterwards, that's completely fine. So, Intimidate on Arcanine so I can go for Fire Wraths here for free. We are Small Bird again. I'm just going to do this again. It's like, why not, right? What's stopping me from clicking Fiery Wrath? Arcanine can extreme speed me. I think I just air slash the Arcanine. I think I just go. Yeah, I was about to say either they'll cancel it or I just get to hit this Arcanine for air slash +3, which is gross. So yeah, that was a real good game. So thoughts on this team? I really like I said, I've been saying this all the time. I like the Glastrier Moltres Comfey core. I love these three together. These three do so many things together. Between Comfey being able to do Trick Room for Glastrier and being able to proc Policy for Moltres and keeping everything alive all the time, these three, you got to figure out a way to play around them. And if you don't have a way to play around them, you're likely going to lose to them in some combination or another. Outside of those three, Gyara-chu core kind of felt lacking, which is weird. Usually when I play Gyarados Raichu or Gyarados in general, it feels really, really strong. There's too many rock types. T-Tar has it, Landorus has Rock Slide, Mamoswine's popular and it has access to Rock Slide. Gyarados just gets beat up by all these rock types and ground types that have access to rock moves that it just kind of felt flat. Intimidate on this team feels really strong because it's just like Moltres doesn't get blown up, Glastrier doesn't get blown up. As we saw in the first game, I played against the T-Tar, I got to put it to -2 and everything survived. So that's actually just like really, really good. And the Incineroar does a real good job. Things you could think about doing is if you don't want to do Burning Jealousy, you could probably put Will-O-Wisp on Incineroar and be fine. That's like an obvious thing you can do. But Burning Jealousy also is spread damage, so it's just like pick your battle, whichever one you want to fight. The Eerie Impulse Charm Raichu set is cute. I really like it. I'm currently testing Screens Raichu for the Pokepod Cup, and I'm liking that a lot, but I also like this, so we'll see which one I like more. And like I said, Gyarados the moveset on Gyarados kind of just fell flat. I don't know what it was. It's just like, if you weren't clicking Waterfall, what were you clicking, right? Power Whip is okay. You hit ground types and rock types and water types with that. But do you care about hitting water types to begin with? No, not really. Bounce is the normal flying type move, which you need for max. But I just not a fan of Power Whip. I would rather run like Iron Head or Earthquake, especially since I could probably Dynamax this Pokemon in certain situations. And boost my defenses and actually survive more hits. But yeah, if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. Lets you know when new videos come out and all that fun stuff. We try to put a video out every day. We're getting with the Pokepod Cup getting ready to start. We'll probably have mine and Carter's matches from that as the weeks progress. So keep a lookout for that. Outside of that, we probably need a question of the day. I haven't even got that far yet. Question of the day. What do you think of Gyarados Raichu? Let me know in the comments down below. That being said, have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you're at in the world, and we will see you all on Saturday. Bye, everyone.